So we have something. Where did she go? Did she step out for a minute? Because this is
probably had to go to the bathroom because it's so much,
Probably.
so
She had to go get her wine and chalice for this conversation.
Yeah, this is the next
Okay.
segment. So she finna come Team Black.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm still catching up.
Ugh.
She
There
should
is
have came
literally
prepared
no
for
other
this
team.
discussion. She should have come prepared for this discussion. Should
There's
have
not
known.
one Team Green on this budget. It's all Team
It is,
Black.
it's
That's
all
what she
Team Black. So first off, shout out to Candy B because she is officially caught up to House of the Dragon. She's watched the entire first season. She's caught up to the second season, and I told her, I said, congratulations, welcome to House Black, because the last thing she
I
said.
took that another way.
Oh no,
Okay.
she's here. She's here.
No, I took that, I'm gonna write in the chat. I took that another way.
She looked. She
House
said
Black.
she looked at. She had a picture of Rhaenyra Targaryen, and she says, "I don't care what they say, burn them all." I was like, "You're here now. You know our pain." I mean, it's like, despite the uncle thing, everything else you're completely right about. So,
Yeah. I don't know, not really one Team Green person, really.
I can't see a reason why you be Team Green though. And I'm
I
still
mean, never.
Because you a
Like, I
hater?
really don't know anyone. Like, it's so
Delusional?
skewed. It's so skewed. Welcome back, room.
Lady M, I was looking. I thought you was coming back with a chalice.
I thought she was coming. I thought she was coming all black.
You should have been prepared for this one.
I was disappointed.
My computer hold me. Leave me alone.
Chloe. Girl, don't care about that, Chloe.
So this one,
Who are
this
you?
episode, I'm calling
With a
this,
K.
this episode, I'm calling Hearts of Fire. There are some assets I had on there that I'm like, no, that works. That still works because I used them from the Acolyte. I'm like, oh, this still works. So, well, first off, let's salute Rhaena, the queen that never was.
Rennie.
Okay, she's coming prepared this time. Okay, all right. Now,
My Lord.
there we go.
And a little out for the homie. There it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
Had a little-
goodness.
Nice cover up for making a mess.
It has been a hell of a ride. This episode. This was like Battle of the Bastards. This was like episode 5 of X-Men 97. This was this level.
This
Wow.
was Red Wedding. This was
Red Wedding. Yes, this was
What?
Yeah.
fast.
Wow.
Red Wedding is so standalone.
That's kind of crazy.
I get my insolence. I haven't watched.
compare it
this,
to
so
that
I'm
is
so
crazy.
sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, I don't know if it's that.
Yeah.
Red Wedding level. Get the fuck out of here. Red Wedding. People
Red
are
Wedding is
still
by itself.
stunted from that, yo.
So
Yeah, facts.
we look at Damon is walking around the house losing his damn mind. Yeah. And I'm just like, I'm thinking of Cat Williams, like, see, shouldn't have been talking shit. Just,
You
this
had
is
it
what
coming.
you had it coming. This is what's happening.
Oh boy.
You here now. So he having nightmares, waking up, thinking shout out to young Rhaenyra, with the crown on the throne. And she was speaking, and he's like, speak plainly. Nah, you gonna get these unspoken words, and you gonna live with this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak to you straight so you can understand me straight, nigga. Pardon me.
No.
We understand each other, motherfucker. We speak the same goddamn language. Just because you ain't listening hard enough don't mean I'm not making no goddamn sense. Watch your mouth.
Way she came
There
at
is
him.
no NDA in this one. There is no NDA in this one.
Look.
No nigga, don't ask.
Plainly, my love.
Put him to shame. To shame. And how dare Rhaenyra's council, in her absence, talk that shit
Openly, without fear. Without any. Okay, hold on. Let me say
How
this.
you pledging fealty to House Black talking like that? And your son. Oh, he
And
was
he
outside.
didn't check him either.
Yeah.
Exactly. He did
That
not check
little
him either.
motherfucker needed his ass beat on
Yes.
sight. And just to make an example out of him for just like 2 seconds, like just snatch him up. Just didn't
Really. Yep.
I am so weak with y'all. Because
Nah.
He was out of pocket. That council was out of pocket. It took Rhaena to be like, hold on.
Wait a minute.
Which she should have been the right hand anyway.
Yeah.
It took her to say, hold on.
raggedy ass.
They was like, well, maybe she should be playing. Well, maybe she can't because she isn't here. So, let's watch her mouths, huh? And then Corliss walks in. He's backing up his wife as he should.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do we think that the Valerians, do we think that Rhaenys knew that she went to King's Landing?
I'm trying to think. I can't remember.
It was real quiet.
Yeah, she kept that very secret. She kept that very secret. I think she only spoke to the one girl, and she kind of set that up. I don't think she spoke to anybody else. I don't think anybody else really knew anything.
What was going on?
I'm willing to go back and check that out to see who all because she kept that circle tight,
right?
And got under it.
I'm gonna go to the lion's den. No pun intended. Spoilers. And just talk to this hoe like we cool, in my nunnery outfit and a shank.
She went in there. She went in there so damn smooth though. It was so smooth how she walked in there. I'm like, yeah, she's
that bitch.
You that girl. Yeah, I like it. Keep it good. Keep it going.
I know my house. This is supposed to be my house.
I'm not even gonna give him the respect of calling him King Aegon, but I'm just gonna say, Aegon, you not that dude.
Never was though.
You never was.
Never was.
It's bad.
Nobody ever
your
gave
mother, even after the conversation that Rhaenyra and Alyssum had. Now Alyssam's like, where are those books that belong to your daddy? I need to know.
She is so fucking stupid. I swear to God.
The level of second guessing that she's having right there. Even her son was like, why? He was like, I need to know where those books are.
But see, listen, right? Because literally the last episode, she said, Rhaenyra said when she was talking to Alicent, she was like, that's a song of ice and fire. Like it's something that is passed down from king to heir. Bitch, why the fuck would you think you would find a book? Are you serious? Like the whole family. Aegon tore up his damn puzzle pieces. She tearing up his books. It's just like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like y'all don't listen? None of y'all?
They don't listen. Not that family.
Right.
It's been in their hands the whole time. The shit's written on the fucking the sword. On the dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the
Damn.
thing. Aegon's and Nicole said it best. His Valerian is, can I have as a cheeseburger level?
Hey man, nah, bro. Somebody that shit killed me. I've been seeing it all over threads.
I will give Aemond his credit. When he started talking High Valerian with everybody there to his brother, and his brother had to look like, I got to answer back, and I don't even know how to talk this shit.
They say he talk High Valerian like J-Lo talks Spanish, and I just was like, y'all sick.
Yeah.
I hate you.
And no, bro, that has been killing me all week. I'm saying all week as if that wasn't yesterday, but yeah. That was so funny.
Shayna, are you watching House of
Mike
Dragons?
Tyson jab right there.
I haven't been able to watch it. I'm really like trying to focus. I don't be watching TV anymore, or I haven't in a while.
Understand.
But I can keep up because I watch
like recaps.
I keep saying House of Dragons in my head, but I watch Game of Thrones. So
hey, black folks still call it
House Black thing. I don't know what that is though.
we black folks still call it Game of Thrones. It's like Game of Thrones.
Oh wait. Oh, so
this is before Game of Thrones.
Like this is 200 years.
This is yeah. It's like yeah.
I want
How
to
did it get fucked up? Well, watch this show and you'll find out. That's how it got fucked up.
So,
man.
Aemond showing up Aegon in High Valerian and the council, they don't know. They
don't know what the fuck going on.
They just all they see is inflections. They were just like, we don't know what's happening, but
I feel like Are they talking about it? They're not making eye contact, and he real
Mhm.
quiet. Oh,
I has to war.
Uh-huh.
I can't have more.
That's the because I was like, did I
Bro.
read that right? I was like,
Nah, like
You
I'm
simple
so
bitch.
weak right now. It made me
Oh,
think of when people be like, "Why are you speaking like a gringo?" Like when he was singing. Well, I mean, when he was speaking in High Valerian, and I was like, "Oh man, this is so." Because he really had to pause. It's like, bro, like you really ain't been paying attention your entire life.
Mm-mm.
and it
For
You
was
just need to
then
get the
it
fuck
was
off.
then
he's got job security. What you talking about? What I gotta do? What I gotta do that for?
That's he is straight napkin behavior.
He literally
Bro.
just couldn't just.
he couldn't
Oh
focus.
man.
Couldn't
But
do it.
I'm glad we got to this point because I was waiting. I'm more so excited for next episode because next episode is what I've been waiting on. But this episode was interesting. I mean, because even I'm saying interesting. I loved the dragons. I really did, and I think I seen a lot of talk about the dragons and how they showed the relationship with the dragon riders and the look. You are
Wow.
correct, Nick. You are correct.
Wow.
I ain't gonna say nothing about that, but
What?
you are correct.
There you go.
My
Okay.
But
pearls.
the dragons
No,
and their
his
riders
pearls.
relationship
Oh, my
was
pearls.
amazing because you could see the difference. Because that I hate that Aemond got Vagar with the whole heart of my chest. I can't tell you how much I hate that shit because he
Yeah.
really don't have a connection with Vagar. He just
Nope.
wanted Vagar because Vagar basically means everything.
He's a, she's the king,
So
queen of
but
dragons.
but I also loved how she was just like, you don't get your bitch ass nigga off of me. I'm trying to sleep. I'm in this forest. You don't ever come over here. Why the fuck are you here now? Like she literally was just like, give me a
That is the
moment.
look.
Don't be expecting shit from me right now.
See, and that's what you know what I will say, and you're right. I will say when you see those moments of Rhaena with Melees and then Aegon with Sunfire, those were nice moments. Like they
Sunfire was
love their dragons.
beautiful.
They love their dragons. Their dragons respect and love. Those were moments when she says we're going into battle again, old girl. And I'm like, that was a nice moment. When Sunfire gives Aegon that nudge, and I'm like, that's a love for your pet, you know, for
Right.
it's you
He
know, and I'm
took
like,
a
I thought it was cute.
Labrador goddamn retriever into a battlefront with a
Because
goddamn
he-
a real
Oh,
dragon.
he didn't know that. No,
Sunfire didn't. He just.
he.
I don't know. It kind of sucks with how they did this. It doesn't suck. Let me actually rephrase that. It's like I love their relationship, but yes, Sunfire was not a battle dragon compared to the other two.
No,
And
I'm
nor
not
was
Not his rider
Aegon.
either.
saying he took
Aegon,
a
yeah, his rider wasn't a battle either.
Oh,
No, I'm saying he
And-
took a Labrador retriever into
Right.
the battlefront. That's
see,
what I'm saying.
I don't agree with that only because if you have one dragon versus nobody, he would have done his shit, right?
He would have.
If Melees didn't come through and Vagar didn't come through with Aemon didn't come to go. Can't talk. If Aemon didn't come through with Vagar, he would have been the person that y'all would all would have not us, but they would all been like, oh, you the man. You know what I'm saying? It's the fact that they already were conspiring behind his back. He ain't no shit. And then also Melees coming in and be like, y'all think y'all got this? You really don't. Okay. I'm really smaller. I might be smaller and I can fuck your belly up.
Hey man,
And
Malays
she
was about
was.
that shit.
Mhm.
That's the only thing that I was just like, man, because they chose to take the route of Vagar kind of being I'm taking down my brother. They wanted to obviously show how much Aemon hated that nigga Aegon. But right, but I'm just like in the books. I mean, in the book, one, Rhaenyra was fighting both of them. I mean, not Rhaenyra, Rhaenys and Malays were really. She had to choose, and it was her versus Sunfire. Vagar had that she had to choose to take on Sunfire because she couldn't do both at the same time. So it's just I'm like, what's her name? Rhaenys died valiantly,
She did.
but
I hated that she did, but she did.
man, when Malaise looked back at her before she strapped her in, that's when I was more
Like,
hurt
bitch,
because I had already knew it was
oh,
coming.
it's okay. Let him have the shit. It's all
I
right.
was more hurt of
I-
seeing her because she looked at her like,
Double.
you
It was a
sure?
double tap moment. I had to respect it because it was a double tap. I'm just like,
she said, "Are you sure?"
I gotta make sure. I gotta make sure this is done. I gotta make sure. And I'm
she
like,
she strapped herself in, was like attack.
Yeah. I was like, when she had a clear path to go home, and
Yes.
you saw that you strapped in, and she looked at her, and we're going back. And I'm like, I don't want you to. I understand the double tap method, but I don't want you to go back for this one. Just
And then I felt like not only that, the way that she got caught up, she was
Oh, man.
flying so low that there was no doubt that she was about to get snuffed out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was
she was.
hoping
This is the second time Vagar has done this.
exactly. Thank you. Even though they don't know that in the way that it happened to Luke, but we know that. But I was hoping also that HBO actually wasn't going to take her away at that point, because I just think that her character was just so amazing, and I really wanted to see her lean into the Black Council just a little bit more, and also kind of be Rhaenyra's hand. You know what I mean? Like to show your point, I really know that that's the way that it happens in the book, and like all the podcasts have been saying it too. But I was hoping that it wasn't gonna happen that way.
Exactly.
Thank you, Obi.
That
Obi
man
always
is
he
speaking
knows.
truth.
I see it like when I look at the way this went down,
Oh, excuse me.
and I said, you know what, I get it. I get it. You know, Rhaenys she's that queen that never was. She really was. Like even with Corlys realizing those are your kids, but I'm going to accept them anyway. You know, Mrs. Stark wouldn't have done the same thing. She would have sent them to the wall.
I was surprised that they put that in there so early, because Alan comes in later. But I was like, oh, they tried to make that connection with with Rhaenys early.
They introduced that whole lineage and the whole suspicion about Corlys and oh god, I can't remember the side chick's name. They introduced them. They introduced the whole suspicion about, was that his baby? I don't know if that was his baby. Maybe it ain't.
I'm saying like they don't go in because Alan is an important character. Like we don't really see him until later, but they've been showing him a lot. And then Rhaenys having that conversation with him, I was like, well, I mean,
they had to introduce. You just want him to pop up on the scene and then have this whole 10-minute.
They kind of did later.
Later,
they kind of did. That's why because they was trying to find. I'm not doing. Let me shut up. That's it.
So okay. Alicent realizes that you pregnant.
I can't.
Well, no. It's the suspicion that she is. She's taking that so she can ward that hoe off.
Yeah,
that's highly suspect.
It's her.
Thank you. I was about to say the way that she was feeling her belly. I don't know.
But it's because the maester said the side effect from taking this shit is you're going to have some GI upset. He said that specifically, and so we know for confirmation that she's the hoe that took the shit because shit dirty. I'm sorry, Obi. I know you.
He said, "I'm sorry, hoe."
But you need to learn.
Was it a Bridgerton baby potion?
Right.
I'm so weak.
Was it food poisoning? I mean,
look,
something like that.
That was not the Plan B of the Victorian era. Just
I find it funny. I find it funny that she realizes that your son ain't shit. Like You done got rid of people of your council. You done talk trash, all just to prove that you can do what you can do, which ain't much of nothing.
Yeah.
And she even said it, like she was like, you could see the look on her face, like, I done chose the wrong dude to run this ship. Damn.
Isn't that how it is nowadays with dating? You know,
She always choosing she made the wrong decision like every single step of this entire series.
Yeah,
But you know
sounds
what?
like modern
She
dating.
has never made a right decision.
You know what?
Not
though?
one.
I agree with you, but I think also her heart, being that she was nothing but a pawn anyway. Like, 'cause you see, even the dynamic between her and her kids and Rhaenyra and her kids is completely different. And like, to what Viserys, am I getting it right? Viserys was trying to do, he was at least trying to groom Rhaenyra to be, the next in line.
He knew what
she was the hand.
Was not, and they didn't.
I mean,
even
not she was
try
not
to
not with his hand, but she was his help.
That's the thing. Even behind the scenes, they didn't even try to, because it was like you was just gonna try to push him up for name only. If you were gonna actually try to push him up, you should have tried to push him up in the way that Aemond was actually, self-teaching himself everything. You should have tried to push him up behind the scenes just like that.
They wanted to have somebody that they could control, and he started actually wanting to do stuff in the show. He wasn't supposed to do shit. He was just supposed to be a blank slate that they could control.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It's obvious.
That's stupid, but okay.
It's obvious that we are. It's really, because I don't. What was this episode? Was this 4?
4.
Yeah. It feels like it's been so much more.
It has. Jesus. Shout out to Eve Best, number 1. Eve Best, though. You played your role. You are that queen. And this is not the only time she showed up and showed out in this show. She did it in the first season when they were crowning Aegon at his coronation. When she went to get her dragon, she was like, "I'll be damned." They snug her in there. I'll be damned. I'm about to get my girl out of here. I'm gonna mess up all this shit, and I don't care who called the crossfire, because that means if you hear, you support this BS. So, and then faced off with him, was like, "What?
I dare you to say something. I say you to do something."
And left you alive.
Malik is ready.
I wish he would have burned them niggas and just said,
"That's a fact.
To fuck with it." I'll deal with that is one of the moments where it's just like, I will deal with the consequences later. If all thousands of people gotta die here right now, it was a sacrifice that was necessary.
Shouldn't have been here. That shouldn't have been here.
You chose it.
You chose poorly. It's her and Melise fighting off or facing off with Aegon and Sunfire. When he looks over and sees Vhagar and Aemond, thank God.
He thought he had it. He thought he had it.
Yep.
You forgot
that was so funny.
Tease your brother. You forgot that mess. You think
not used to? This last episode, he was embarrassing him naked
days
with
ago.
his boys. When he realized it so quick, it was too late. He was like, "Thank the gods." Yeah.
Yeah, nah, nigga.
You can thank him in person, motherfucker.
Facts.
He was like, "We want to smoke. We got smoke."
Dang.
I told you, all these assets came from the Acolyte, and they still worked for this episode. I don't know how. But yeah, it was one of the moments where you see that Kristen Cole dude.
Stop saying that.
This is the biggest person that doesn't get enough hate from me. He gets to sit here and I just feel like someone should slice and dice him into pieces. Like, it's not good enough for his head to just get cut off. He got to be sliced and diced. They got to throw him feed him to somebody else to see me, to the Team Green or something, because I'm just like, this is ridiculous.
I need him to fight Damon. I need him to fight Damon.
You know what's gonna happen.
That part. I'm like, it's gonna take. It's gonna take. I said it before. I said that boy. I said that boy act like too much like you. You're gonna have to put him in his place.
Yeah, or he gonna put you in his place because I don't know who's gonna win that one. Let's be honest.
Crispy Cole?
Oh, she's ass.
Nah,
I don't know
Crispy
about-
Cole?
No, I'm talking about Damon and Aemond.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm Christian and Damon. I'm not talking about.
Sorry.
Okay,
Christian-
but
Christian may not even be able
even
to
with
come back to the
Damon and
house.
Aemon, nah. That boy Aemon need to know his place. He thinks that this nigga Damon is an old man, and he thinks that he's too old. But Damon is definitely one of them folks that's just like, it's like Mike Tyson. He's just chilling, and then the bitch come out here talking about something. I could beat your ass. Come find me. And Mike is like, "Are you serious? Like, do you know
Half
that I
Kingdom
can
is
really-"
looking at you like you know that's Mike Tyson, right? I know he
Right. It's just like, okay.
Still.
Right.
Right.
You know that vibe when you see all the aunties at the dining room table talking about what happened on the Young and the Restless at General Hospital. That's exactly what it sounds like right now.
Look,
Girl, you know
somewhere-
he cheated on him with so and so. Bitch, you know he
Oh,
was not
wait.
even
All
gonna
I
be
know
faithful. What
is-
the hell?
All I know is Rhaenys sacrificing herself somewhere. Corliss is.
I mean, yep.
Shout out to Steve Toussaint, my guy. You about to let your shit rock next fucking episode. I know that for a fucking fact. He about to go all the fucking way. Yo, he gonna talk about this. He gonna talk about Rhaenyra like she nothing. Red,
Basically,
fuck
you
you.
my son, and now you took my wife too. Oh
Yeah.
I mean, it's not her fault. That is so unfair.
I think in his anger,
I
he will
agree, but-
realize that.
you think he's gonna realize that?
Yeah, in his anger, I don't think so. No. He's gonna be too angry and hurt.
That should be. That was a real G.
Yeah,
That was his motherfucking die.
because you
I
see how
showed you
he,
my bastard ass
What a
kid,
fool,
and you was mad cool with the shit, kinda. And then with
Kinda.
grandkids, that
I
done
mean,
me
but Ray Niece is the one that said I'm going.
yeah.
Ray Niece is
I mean,
the one
she
that
was-
said I am going, and that's it.
And here's the
He'll
thing:
still blame it on her. Stop
he
it.
knew how his wife. He knew his wife well. He
Mhm.
knew, like, even when the council was cutting up, and she had to get in there behind, and when he walks in the room, they tighten up. He was like, I don't know who y'all think y'all was talking to, but you're gonna respect this one and the queen while you're playing. That was the vibe he was doing. He was like, yo, he walked right up to her, stood by her, and was just like, what? Say it. Say it.
We're talking mad fucking reckless right now, but now there's two big dicks in the room. What you trying to do, homie? What's your life really about?
BDE times 2, ladies and gentlemen.
The way you just said that.
Where'd that yardstick come from? Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean to tap you on the forehead. Pardon.
Oh my!
Let me go this
Yo, I'm weak.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward.
somebody
I'm-
fall. No, he dropped his pants again.
Yeah, that look, that ride home from BlurredCon on Sunday, my car might be,
and
my,
I'll be
my-
there
my
Monday
car might be
morning.
DeLorean that day.
Ooh, shit, we gotta leave early. Yeah, sorry.
I'm crying.
We're gonna be like hugs, catch y'all later. All right, on the road.
Well, y'all can,
I'll make it home just in time.
The show
that
can wait
speed
for
limit's gonna
y'all.
be a suggestion for some of y'all.
Mind your business.
Oh, wow.
No, not you, Spartan. Show yo.
The show can
Wow.
wait for y'all.
Mind
It's
your
gonna be
business.
there.
We're gonna
Yeah,
make
they
it.
will.
We're gonna make it home in time.
That's not
I got it.
As long as you got HBO Go, you good.